Hello to everyone and good evening to you. This is Joanna and today we're going to be trying out this iced ombre kit. I don't have much length, as you can see. I trimmed my nails all the way down around the holiday time while I was cooking. We're going to try this out. We're going to try a few things here, I guess. It looks like there are two colors in here that are the sheer shades. One of these is berry ice cap and the other one is smoked ice cap. And I didn't try to open these beforehand. I probably should have done that because they're on pretty tight. This one right here, you can see the sheerness. It's almost like a jelly glaze polish. Hopefully you can see that there. And this one, I don't know if it's purple or looks like it's grayish, like a smoke color. And then these other solid ones here, I'm going to assume are the base coats, and I think you can mix these up too. We have Polar Prime right here, which is the, I guess depending on how you look at it, pinky. Because I was going to call this purple, but the other one over here is purple. And then we have, this one is Arctic Prime. It's kind of a bluish silver shade. And then the last one here is Sub-Zero Prime. So we're going to see how these go. I'm going to put a couple of these on by themselves, probably in this order. And then I'm also going to try to mix these and see what happens. And we're going to put that other stuff on top. So we're going to see how that goes. So for each of these nails, I have on one coat. Sub-Zero Prime here. Arctic Prime here. I'm sorry, Arctic Prime here on the middle finger. I'm sorry, the ring finger. And then on the middle finger, I have the Polar Prime. And what I'm going to also do here is I'm going to try to just mix up, I'm thinking this Polar Prime and the Arctic Prime, and just see what happens. I haven't really read the instructions too much. I've just kind of glanced at it. And here I'm just going to put this along the side there. But I'm going to guess most of the transformation may come from what we're going to put on top there. And here I'm just kind of putting on all three of these colors. And I'm putting on one coat of everything. So this is what I have there. There's a variance, a very slight variation. If you can see, I've got on the darker purple there, and just right here in the middle is the other one, but you can barely tell that. And then we're going to see how this goes. I haven't worked with these other than right now in front of you guys. So I was looking to see if I had any sponges anywhere. I have one off to the side here. And I don't know. This dries pretty quick. I'm able to tap that sponge on there. Nothing's going on. So we're going to try this out. I'm going to try the smoked ice cap and the berry ice cap. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of this on the sponge in the middle and just see what happens here. And as you can see, that's very sheer. This really is like a little clear glaze. And I'm just going to put this sort of around. And I'm going to try to tap this probably on this silver one and see what happens. So not a whole lot, but a definite lift, if you can see that there. And I'm sorry about my phone. I'm trying to put it right up there. But you can see, I can see from here, I'm trying to say, a little lift to that silver. And I haven't, like I said, played around with these a lot. See, there's red there. Now the rest of these I'm going to try to brush on here and just see what happens. I'm going to brush this red or pink red along up here, because I want to figure out how they did some of these looks here that are on the package. And I can see it turns as a little bit, but I can't see a big drastic change. So I'm going to take this bluish one that I got going here and put this in a stripe form. So see, I don't think on my phone you can really tell. So let's take a good look at this one. So hopefully you can see if there's a change. I'm going to put this right along the middle. Now that purple one, I can definitely see a difference. You can definitely see that it turned that kind of purpley. And I kind of like that. And then this one here is the one where I did the two colors. So I don't really see much where this smoked ice cap changes too much. I'll put some over here. I don't really see too much where that changes much. And I'm putting it along the finger that I tried to do the sponging on. But I can definitely see where the red changes things. But I was curious to see how this would all look with a little nail stamping on it. So I've got a plate here. I'm just going to try this Valentine plate because it's the closest one to me. I'm also applying the Arctic and the polar bear here, and then on the index and thumb I'm going to place the Sub-Zero, and then we're going to see how this does, like maybe with brush strokes. I'm going to try that. I'm also going to try an image maybe from this Princess Collection 14, either the hearts or the butterfly, and then the Valentine one I showed was Festive Collection 20. So we're going to see if this is dry enough for me to do this. So I don't even know if I have everything. This is so spur of the moment. And I hope this takes, because here lately, I don't know if it's been me or my stamping, but things have been going kind of awry. So there's that. We're going to put that here. I was just curious how this would look under some stamping. And again, I hate that this is my phone and not a camera, because I'm never sure if you can really see that. And this print that I have on probably doesn't make for the best. It probably interferes with seeing. Okay, now we're going to try these butterflies because they're a little bit thicker. I'm going to try those on my thumb. I haven't really used this plate much, and I've had it a while. I have been trying to work on using all those plates I have that I've not used, but I'm going to have to do something with these butterflies because I really do like that and I haven't used it. Now we're going to try maybe one of these Valentine prints. Since I don't have very much nail space there, you can't really see that. I did try to do the words. So I'm going to try one more from this plate. I'll try to pick something a little bit more solid. These hearts maybe. I do like these. I definitely want to use this plate using pink and white and red when I get a little bit of nail growth there, because I have very short nail beds. Now, done with that part, because this wasn't to be a stamping demonstration. I think this might be dry. So I'm just going to try to take some of these colors and just put them over top of each other in that brush stroke method. And just see what happens. And this is a purple. I'm going to run this over this silvery color here. And these are different to me than the other Formula X ombres because they have way more color and they sort of blended within themselves. I feel like with this I'm getting the same look. And I definitely would like to sort of achieve like what they've got on the package here. So this is me just winging it. And I haven't seen any other demos on these. I've been looking for them so I could figure out what to do with them. Because see, everything that I do to me, it kind of looks like the same. And the color to me that has the most color changing effect seems more so to be this red, as sheer as it is. It's like I see the most from it. And the smoke, I don't really see much of anything from it, except it makes the colors just a smidge deeper. I'm not really seeing a big color shift change. So I'm still getting like this type of look. I think when I take this off, I'm going to do some kind of a cuticle treatment. But this is all that I got. But I do like this. I do know that I need to work with it more. So those of you that really know what you're doing with these kits, I think if you get the opportunity to get it, you should. I haven't really meddled with it since I got it, except for right now. And I think what I will do is when I get a little bit more length, I wouldn't mind using this as a background or a backdrop to some Valentine's Day looks there. So this is it with the little stamping on it. But all in all, I like it. I just want to figure out how to get some of these looks right here. So I do like it. And it doesn't really say, it just says that, you know, you can mix these colors up. But I am glad that I have it. When I figure out how to do this, that'll be great. But for the most part, and like I said, I don't have a lot of nail to work with. But I am still looking for other people's videos on this. I just haven't found any yet. But if I had to choose between the first one and this one, I think I would choose the first one, because you get that bigger bottle in the center and the colors are interchangeable. But I don't really see any way of getting replacement colors without buying another kit. But that was it. That was my little tryout on the Formula X Iced Edition Ombres. And until the next time, everyone have a great day.